guys, welcome to Math Adventures. Get ready for another video full of math. And we're going to be talking about types of triangles today. So, the first thing about types of triangles is equilateral, isosceles, and scalene. So, I'm going to explain you one by one what they are. Equilateral. Let's take a text box here. Okay. Equilateral triangles. So, equilateral triangles are triangles that have all sides equal and also all angles equal. Okay, so that's an equilateral triangle. So, for example, if we have an equilateral triangle, all sides and angles will have to be equal. So if this side was 8, this side would have to be 8, and this side would have to be 8. If this was 60 degrees, the others would also have to be 60. So, that's what an equilateral triangle is. And if you don't know the degrees part, go check out the video about it. It's it's in the channel. Just search it up, you'll find it. Okay. So that's what an equilateral triangle is. So now we're gonna move on to isosceles. So the thing about isosceles triangles is that both sides are equal and two angles are equal. But the thing is that in an isosceles triangle, description says that at least two sides have to be equal. So, an isosceles, at least two sides have to be equal. So if we're saying that, then equilateral is also a kind of isosceles, because like equilateral has three sides equal, and this at least has to have two sides equal. But when we refer to isosceles, we just take in mind that two sides are equal and at least two angles are equal. Wow, caps lock. Okay, so that's isosceles triangles. Might have spelled it wrong, my bad. Okay, and now we're going to be talking about scalene triangles. You guys might have figured already. 3 equal, 2 equal, none equal. Yeah, scalene triangles where no sides or angles are equivalent. So that's scalene triangles. So that's it for scalene. Okay, guys, so take some time to note this down if you guys need to. Or if you guys have memorized it, that's also completely fine, but this is going away. So we're going to go to our next type of triangles. As we learned about angles in the last video, we have acute, obtuse, and right angled. So we know what acute angles are, 0 to 90 degrees. If you guys don't, then check out the last video. Well, not the last video necessarily, just search it up, you'll find it. Okay, so acute angled triangles are basically like one angle has to be like below 90, then it would be considered. Or maybe like all angles have to be below 90 or something like that. Yeah, all angles have to be below 90. And an obtuse angle is where one angle is above 90 and below 180. Yeah, that's an obtuse angle triangle. And a right angle triangle is basically where one side is 90, two sides can't be 90 because 90 and 90 is 180, and the sum of angles in a triangle is 180, so that's not possible. So one side has to be 90, and same for obtuse, it's above 90, so one side only. Acute has to be three sides or two sides, just has to be below 90. Okay, so guys, that's it for this video. I know it was a pretty short video, but it's just going into depth about what the triangles are. Stay tuned for the next video. See you later.